Good morning.
Good morning. Well, afternoon actually. It's already 1 o'clock.
It is afternoon.
Yes.
Have you? Hey. Oh, look at that.
Got my yellow. Got my yellow little thingy over here.
Oh, that's so cute. I've got my beautiful yellow solar plexus card as
Oh,
well.
oh, and I've got my citrine.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. That is stunning. I love citrine.
Yeah, me
And
too.
I have my lovely lemon oil as
That's it.
well. So we're well equipped. We're well equipped today.
Absolutely, absolutely. Into the solar plexus. So how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Yes, I'm okay. Had a strange week, but busy, very busy. Lots going on. So, and
Mm.
yourself? How are you?
Yeah, also been busy and lots going on.
Hmm.
Lots going on, and yeah, dealing with life, and it's quite amazing because I think when I was sharing something with you and you were saying, connect to that solar plexus energy of yours. And I realized that somehow, for some reason, remember the first week we did the root chakra, I was wriggling on my chair and I was like really like ants in my
Yes,
pants, right?
yes.
And
Interesting.
interesting, right? So there's this kind of, as we going into each of these energy centers in our body, the chakras, which are representing certain parts of where energy lies, like the solar plexus is about the power and our personal power. Each one, it seems like as we are stepping into that energy, there's stuff for us to look at, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. You start to see and hear the messages of the solar plexus energy, and
Mm.
that's the beauty of this is how when you put it out into the energetic field, how it starts to mirror back some of the things that we need to know about ourselves, and other people reflect things onto us as well. So yeah, absolutely fascinating.
Absolutely. So, solar plexus is, as I said, realizing your personal power. And the Sanskrit name is Manipura.
Yeah.
And the color, of course, frequency is this bright, beautiful sunshine yellow, much more yellow than is like your sunflower. Mine is a little bit more golden yellow, but it's all the same, right?
Yeah, yeah, and Manipura is it actually is a Sanskrit for it means city of jewels, and I just think what a beautiful thing to think of the solar plexus chakra, because it's our inner sun, it's our inner city of jewels, and it
Mm.
shines. It can illuminate all our inner jewels and power in so many different directions.
Yep. And feelings of personal power, self esteem, and a sense of purpose. Exactly. So if you look at the sun, right, and how it reflects off the jewel, beautiful. It's really is about that's personal power, standing in our power and finding out when we are out of balance and where do you feel it. I always feel it right there in my solar plexus when I feel I'm not in my personal power, or that I'm feeling I'm not speaking from my personal powerful position, that I minimize my own personal self for somebody else to overpower. So it's, yeah, this is really where we get the gut feeling.
Absolutely. I was just gonna speak into that actually about our listening to our gut, our second brain, and how nerve spit it out, Claire, that our nervous system is linked between our brain and our gut so intrinsically. And so when we listen to our gut, we're actually listening to our second brain, our primeval brain, that really tells us, it's saying, hey, do this, or no, don't do that, or watch out, or it kind of alerts us to all sorts of things that are going on, which supports our Shakti, our beautiful goddess Shakti, and all of the energy that Shakti brings from the solar plexus of that feminine power as well. because we've lived in a very masculinized world, and women are now kind of leaning back into our Shakti, our sort of solar plexus energy, and allowing our gifts to shine. And I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of the things, like we always say, like, what do we do in each of these power centers, energy centers? So we've been from our root chakra to our sacral chakra, now in our third chakra, the solar plexus. What can we do to kind of get that unblocked, I think is the best word to use, unblocked, activated to stand in our power? What are some of those things that you would think of?
There's a fantastic exercise that you can do in your body, which I always do, and it absolutely works for me. And you can even feel the tension released. It's difficult to show on here, but it would be nice to do a video, Nirvana, of actually just a sort of a 2-minute exercise of all the chakras and how you can unblock them. But basically, when you're standing up, and you need to just have your shoulders down, and you need to breathe into your kind of diaphragm, but extend it at the same time, so you're pushing it out. And then you just shake. You literally just shake, and you can feel the tension in the solar plexus area, and you can shake it out, and then you can start tapping it,
Right.
and you start to feel the tension and where the solar plexus energy is blocked. And if you keep doing that as a practice every day, you can kind of let that go. You can breathe into that, push the diaphragm out, and really let that go. And it's an amazing, well, transformationally, it's amazing. It's an amazing little exercise to do, and it takes 2 minutes of your day. So highly recommend that one.
Yeah, definitely. And also, I like the fact, of the tapping onto the solar plexus and onto there, and just sort of opening up. And, and then of course, also there's that sort of clockwise. And you don't have to touch your tummy, because your energy, it's an energy vortex, just moving your hand in a clockwise position and feeling it starting slowly, sort of like a generator, winding it up, and turning it and really getting it. And you'll feel it. You'll feel as you start. It's a slower, heavier movement, and slowly, it will feel lighter and easier to activate it.
Absolutely. No, any exercises like that which can really sort of put you in touch with, you can feel it energetically, the blocks there, when you start to work with that chakra. And also, I mean, I'm a lover of oils, as you know, and I have a diffuser going in my house all day. And if I feel a little bit heavy in the solar plexus, then I do look into the lemon oil or cedar wood. And rosemary is a fantastic oil as well for breathing in and just clearing the solar plexus energy. If for people that love essential oils, and anointing the chakra, which is actually in the diaphragm. So it sits slightly above the belly button in the diaphragm.
That's right. And
I'm not sure.
And then of course, I use my crystals. You can also lie down and, use your citrine or any of the other yellow crystals. I even took out my amber, because it's like that goldeny color, right? I took out my amber today, and the citrine. And citrine is also about your abundance stone, right?
Absolutely.
I always have a citrine in my wallet, and it's the abundance stone. And knowing that money is always flowing when you carry your citrine with you, which is again about money is not about power for sure, but it's about your personal power. It's when you are feeling personally you are you are making it in this world in a way. And it doesn't have to be just through money. I mean, as you know.
I mean, with the money, it's a really good thing that you've brought up, because the solar plexus is all about ego. And of course, when the solar plexus is blocked, the ego is such a powerful thing. It chatters away like a little monkey on your shoulder all the time. You just need to slap it and tell it to shut up. But when you're trying to attract money, and the solar plexus is blocked, you're actually putting out to the universe that you don't deserve money, that you're not able to attract that abundance for whatever reason, because that's all to do with your personal power. It's all to do with the way your ego is challenging, and willpower. It's to do with your personal will. And sometimes we can't surrender when our solar plexus energy is blocked. We can't just surrender to the universe and actually become a human being rather than a human doing. And that's another really important part of the solar plexus, is to surrender into it.
Yeah, some of the affirmations that I had found for the solar plexus is: I stand in my personal power. I make decisions with confidence and conviction. I only the only thing I need to control is how I respond to a situation. I have the courage to create positive change in my life. And then lastly, I feel motivated to pursue my purpose. Now, there's many more affirmations, but those are just, a few that we can really look at when we feel like you say, we're in our ego, or we're not in our personal power. We maybe feel like we be but bullied because we've minimized our ourselves, our I. We've minimized it, because the solar plexus, we can either minimize our I, or we can really boast it up and be, as you say, in that ego. So certainly can use those affirmations for either one, when we minimize or boast the I.
Absolutely. And of course, willpower, it's not willpower can get in the way of that. Is an egotistical thing. So willpower is actually when the solar plexus is blocked. So by surrendering into the energy, as you say, with those affirmations, just I am enough. I am enough. I don't need to be doing anything. I am enough. And you can kind of then resonate with the universal vibrational energy and be attracting things to you without effort, without willpower, without forging in that masculine energy, pushing and shoving and proving our way forward in life. We can just sort of receive and surrender into it.
Yep, absolutely. And so people, reaching out to our audience and the person that is watching this, and we're hoping that our audience and the people that are following us are increasing, because we really feel what we're sharing is beneficial. I mean, it's not as much as I love our weekly things, we really hope that it touches somebody, even that one person. And what are the message, or what are the help or assistance? It's not about fixing, because we're very much not about fixing, right?
No.
But we are in supporting. And I loved your quote that you shared, and I want you to say that again. Right? Do you remember the quote that you shared in Circle?
I have it here, actually. Do you want me to read
Good.
it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, just quickly, I just want to tell our audience as well that the corresponding body parts to the solar plexus are the liver and the adrenals. Now, one only has to think about the adrenals for a minute and actually know that when they're out of whack, it causes fatigue and all sorts of things. So we are bringing in the physical element to this as well. And that leads on to this quote, because this quote is all about healing. And it says, a healer does not heal you. A healer is someone who holds space for you while you awaken your inner healer, so that you may heal yourself. And it was written by Mariam Hasnar. And to me, that says it all, really. It absolutely says it all.
And exactly, that is exactly what we want to offer, is holding space. As people are journeying through different challenges and different scenarios, and finding they're blocked over here, or they've just watched our father wound video, or what triggers us, all those beautiful videos that we have put out, and and want to chat to us, and we want to hold the space and give them that voice and give them that platform to say, we might just be able to hold a mirror up for you and hold the space.
Absolutely, that's beautifully said, Nirvana. And if you feel that there's anything you'd like to discuss with us regarding any of the chakras, the solar plexus. If you feel that there's issues with your tummy that you'd like to talk about, or something that we've said has resonated with you, please lean in to us on our YouTube, which is MEPS, MEPS, and our Facebook, which is at MEPSology. So, and we're always happy to have a chat, or give some, just hold space, as Nirvana said. Really, we're not really advice givers. We don't give advice, but we like to hold space and just see what comes up for you.
I think the new buzzword is coach, right? I mean, we're here to coach. It's the new buzzword, and I put that tongue in the cheek because, in actual fact, it is what we are here to support and to coach and to guide and to maybe show that little blind spots, because I know that sometimes I have blind spots when I'm overwhelmed, and I just need somebody to observe for me and feedback for me what are those blind spots, and support me boldly in a time when I'm not seeing it for myself. And so coaching is a good word to use to assist each other. And we please ask you to subscribe, ring that little bell for us, and get the notifications of when our next video. In fact, our sacral chakra video went up this morning. And, that's on YouTube, and will be shared onto our Facebook page as well today. So comment, like, share it to people that you think is going to get benefit out of this, and reach out to us, lean in.
Absolutely. Yeah. Look forward to hearing from you. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Wow. That's gone quick today.
It has. It's gone really quick.
It's like I've just started talking to you and it's already within our 20 minutes, and it just shows you how incredibly in the flow I think we are as two female goddesses and priestesses to
oh yes
share.
Oh yes. And we will be sharing our light in the world, our solar plexus energy. We shall be beaming that out to all of you, sisters and brothers, over the following week.
Fantastic. I love that card. That is so beautiful. Claire, thank you so much. Lovely to chat to you. And we'll be talking about the heart next week. Green, the beautiful emerald green healing heart, and also bringing in the pink, which is about the unconditional love. So I'm going to see how I'm going to incorporate that. So lovely. I look forward to next week.
Namaste, Nirvana.
Namaste.
And everybody.
And you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.